Kembo na nZambi ya Mazulu, Kimfumo Kyakuisa, nZambi Moesha, nZambi Okubenesha, nZambi Monene, Kumbia me Trey, Tata Trey, Izolele Kongo. My name is. I know people say, well, my father said, well, I named you Tremaine Bailey. That's fine. That's another name I go by. But indeed, I am the property of King Kongo Tata nZambi and not the property of the state, which soon will be declared here very soon. But people don't understand the difference between the devil's kingdom and the Most High's kingdom. Those who don't want to be, like I said, they've even turned Christians into scoffers. And I'm going to explain that. That's why I have this scripture pulled up, because that's exactly what the Sanhedrin has done with all of their infiltration. I saw the video with they finally reached it that he was talking, the elder, and I do respect him. You know, he did bring out a lot of truth. I respect anybody who tells truth. The problem is, I have a problem when you want to continue to also tell the lie. Okay, anybody can be nice, even Masons. You know, I know there are Masons that are not bad people. They're just being misled. They have a false shepherd. Now they don't want to believe that. That's their choice. The concept is also the same for anyone. This world has been led by a false shepherd. You don't want to believe it. The point is, why did you have to go to two different places to get knowledge? School and church. Okay, that should have been the first indicator your government's lying to you. Okay. The next thing is, nobody defeats the Most High's army. Nobody. When he's fighting with them, nobody dies. That should have been the next thing. That should have been a red flag for you. The next thing is, you look like a god to anybody who has the Holy Spirit. Okay? That's the next red flag. You're going to look like Zeus. I'm telling people, man, you've been played. Okay? When this time comes, they're going to say, damn, Zeus is back. For real. Okay? Zeus is walking around here right now as a human being. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's why I said, if I really say what I want to say, they're going to try to pull down this channel. That's like they showed in the movie, what was that show, Hercules? And he used to go and talk to his father Zeus. Okay, that happened then. It's happening now. Okay, Jupiter is sitting here walking around as a human being. I'm just like, gosh, they really fooling people, man. All them guys on Mount Olympus are walking around in human skin. Okay, you don't want to believe me? They're coming out very soon. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Brother Trey was right. Okay, that's who Jesus is Zeus. And he walking around right now in human skin and you don't even see him. Now he don't talk the way he, in the spirit world, he don't talk because the Father he don't hear nothing. The Father don't hear him. His mouth shut. He talk in his realm, the Father don't hear him unless he bring a case. He bring a case to the angel. The angel plead the case. Oh no. Okay. He brings his cases for the Most High. Now he can't do it no more. He kicked out. Okay. Massa will judge you, is what it says. Okay. So when you go before the Dakota of the Most High, you don't have the Most High law, statutes, and commandments in your heart. In the spirit, Moses judges you. You got the Montevideo, you got the truth, man, you got the adversary. Then there's no judgment. None. None. You have no judgment. You have and let me get to my song in a minute. You have our exoneration. Okay? As long as you don't do something that makes the Most High angry, that's when you have to be begging for forgiveness. Oh, Father, I messed up. But we're living in a system where you're geared to do this every day. The Holy Spirit is not in these people. I'm going to prove it to you. Okay? First of all, if it was, people would have run from you. Like you literally see a person that's a demonic person, they see you, they cross the street. I'm out. Okay? That's how I know they're telling the truth. That's how they lie. Okay? People gonna look at you. When I was in Africa, I started to change. I put on my white clothes. All these people started looking. Who is this guy? Okay. I see the same thing happen to people over there. Yo, who is this guy? Okay. Because the concept is no one can serve two masters. This is why they want to keep us down, grounded. And the Most High can use anybody he wants, even a donkey, to convey the message. Yeah, he can use a mason. I know he does. The problem is that's when they get in trouble. That's how they get in trouble. Okay? That's the problem. Like I told my wife, this is the concept. You're gonna get judgments when you're trying to stay out of the devil's way. All right. So now play the music. I don't own the rights to the music. Again, Yenge, honor all of you. Mbote, Kwisi Mbote, hope you will listen and will continue to grow in the spirit and the truth. Ingeta, hallelujah. All right, okay. Umbote. We're gonna really break it open today, people. Bantu, Banabe, to Isolele, Luvuvamu, Yala. We're gonna expose it. We're gonna expose it some more. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. That's including Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, what do you call them? Jewish people, everybody, Hindu, okay? And saying, where is the promise of the coming? If you got these Christians saying, oh, Jesus Christ is the king of Tyre. Okay, we're going to get into that. Rome made this name up in 500. I remember they made Jesus Christ up in the ecumenical councils when they took Apollo and mixed in with Kuso Kongo. That's why the true scriptures of Kuso Kongo were suppressed. And then you have the mixtures of all the other stuff they made that then patterned after the sorcerer. Simon the sorcerer wrote the Bible, which is really Lucifer. Okay? Simon Clarence. I'm going to talk about how you kill your brother. Okay? Because he's responsible for why all the disciples died. The Balangoki Yesu Christu, he's the one that killed them. Okay? And then that's why Kepa killed him after he died, and then Kepa then he turned back and come back. He killed Kepa. I'm going to tell you why he beheaded Paola. Paola was an agent for the Sanhedrin, working with Simon the Sorcerer, which was Clarence. When Kuso Kongo flipped him, that's why he got mad. That's why he go messing up all his teachings. Okay? Same thing, Yaounde Iscariote, he died. Okay, so he was gone. But Kuso Kongo still remembered him in the scriptures about what he had told him. Okay? Many of the things, see, people understand the spirit don't ever die. So anybody can speak with the spirit. That's what the Father says. If I speak to you, the world will hear you. If I don't speak to you, let me say that the world won't hear you. I should say that. They're going to fall on deaf ears. If I speak to you, the world going to fall on deaf ears. If I don't speak to you, the world going to want to hear everything. That's the way it goes. See, that's the concept, is the real truth that nobody want to hear it. Everybody want to hear a lie. Okay? That's how the deception was able to manifest this long. You want to hear the lie, not the truth, because the truth hurts. The truth hurts is that you worshiping Lucifer. You want to know how I know? Look outside. Look at the world we're living in. Why would the Most High have a kingdom looking like this if he's running the show? As on earth as it is in heaven. His kingdom was not in chaos. Whenever we did the things to make him mad, he sent us back to Lucifer. He cannot have a kingdom in disobedience. No. That's why they're trying to keep us like this now. If they stay in disobedience, they can never have a kingdom again. That's the plan. Let the Christians think they own the kingdom. The Christians worship Zeus. They worship in Simon the Sorcerer. Okay? That's who that guy was. Zeus. He was Zeus in the flesh, basically. Okay? Then you had all those who walked in the spirit of nZambi or Kongo. They were dangerous to the establishment because they could expose the demons. They could cast them out. They could do everything to destroy, to fight against Satan's kingdom. Okay? So now, for this, their fathers fell asleep. The fathers that fall asleep, are the Bakongo people, the elders, the Unkuluntu. This who fell asleep, how we fall asleep, not trance. Go to sleep. Okay? You're just talking, and the Most High not speaking with you. All things continue from the beginning of the creation. The Most High never changes. I'm going to take you back to how I know we're getting out of here. Everybody want to make up their own way. He does it the same every time. It's going to happen again the same way every time. Now I'm going to talk about Groundhog Day. You ain't going to believe it, but they keep doing this because they don't want to get you to the day of rest. That's how they cheating. Because they know there's a Maya monolith. So what they're trying to do is hijack it. So they keep trying to reset the day. Okay? That's what CERN is. That's what all this garbage you keep talking about, a deja vu, whatever you want to call it. It's like they're playing a video game. Do over. Okay, we lost it. Do over. Okay? This is why when you're going to discover this, you're going to see everybody's dead, whether they know it or not, because it's been done already. Reset. Okay, we got reset. We lost that one. Reset. Okay, that's the Groundhog Day concept that they're not telling you about. And oh boy, when you find out, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to be so mad. Because for real, for the point is, that's what Toko was trying to tell people. Hey, these people keep trying to reset the day because they worship in Nimrod. You don't even see what they're doing to you. Okay? The whole purpose of why he brought down the Holy Spirit on July 25th, 1949 is because that was actually the 11th day, the 11th month of the Bantu calendar. He knew the Rome's calendar was wrong. And it was a Monday, not a Sunday, okay, Moon Day. But the concept is he know that what Moon Day stood for. People don't understand. They really don't know. The real Simon Toko, he didn't tell everybody everything because he knew everybody was honest. Now, did he tell me everything? No. Okay. I still got work to do. But the concept is you got to understand nothing is new. So getting upset with people that you see doing wickedly, you don't understand, and it's going to come out and it's going to hit you in the face. It's because what they are doing is they're going to see how these people are going to interact with you, and they're trying to find the weakness, and they're trying to change it. Okay? There's a brother who told me, yeah, I was instructed that I was not in the right body. Correct. One of the tricks that Lucifer, I'm going to tell you where homosexuality really comes from. They flip-flopping people in the spirit. Oh, now you're a man, now you're a woman. Huh? Why I like men now? Why? Okay, this is the game. They're turning people gay for fun. Okay, this is what they do. This is not something that they're just like, okay, yeah, right. No, they're doing it for fun. Because our people who wanted to go with them are now their experiments. The concept is we're not all willing experiments. We're not all participating willingly. We didn't sign no contract saying, I want to agree to the experiment of Lucifer. No, we did not. Okay? Sometimes your parents signed you up. Sometimes you did it on your own. But the concept is if you don't get the alternative, they cannot get the guilty crime. See, because as nZambi and Mpungu said, what we're providing now is the alternative, which you didn't know about. That was the whole point of this. You didn't have the alternative. And the people who actually did it, they didn't tell us. That's how I knew they were false. Long time ago. Okay? Now, not saying everybody, because there were people who were trying. I know they were. Not saying I know who they are. But at that same time, those who claimed to be something, they were not. Okay? Even the churches. If you told the truth, you would not have a church. I don't care what anybody pastor tell me. They walk you out of there. No, you can't talk about that. I have seen it. There have been pastors walk out of their church for telling the truth. 100%. They will never let you tell the truth in the church. The same thing in the mosque. They will walk you out of the mosque. No, you can't tell them that. Same thing with the temple. They will walk you out of your job if you give people the secret to how it works. Yes. Okay, I know how this system works 100%. That's why they say you know the cheat codes. It's like they say you're playing a video game. You know the cheat codes? Nah, bro. You can't be here. You cheater. No, I'm not a cheater. You cheated first because you created the game. And I was like, we played it your way. Now it's time to reverse it. Okay, that's the whole concept. Michael Jackson gave you the code. You're changing the rules like you're playing a game. Yes, they change the rules all the time. They're doing it for fun. You don't even know. Oh my gosh, you're going to be so mad when the Mosai get rid of the wizard. Ah! Woo, boy. They're making you get up. The rooster is the alarm clock. They're making you know the alarm clock. Go to work. Get to work. Do your job. Blah, 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 blah. That's why you got to get your coffee. While you have to sleep. Because you are asleep. Okay? The Most High don't put nobody to sleep doing his job. You're going to get up. Oh, I'm going to do Most High. Oh, yeah. You're going to feel good. That's the difference. When you get to go to the north side job, yo, I love it. Oh yeah, woo! You're gonna really be excited with his jobs. Man, you don't even know what the people did to it. Lucifer is the one that got you saying, oh, I don't like this job. Okay? That's how the Most High know who's his. I'm excited. It gives me pleasure to sit here and to talk garbage. Not garbage, but to expose the fact that you don't know who you worship. Why? Because it's all a game. And when you go and buy video games, it's like you're playing yourself. Jumanji, yeah. 3 strikes, you're out. That was the key. How many times can you come back before you can't come back no more? Ha! But you didn't know about that one. 3 strikes, you're out is also about how many times you can come back. It's part of that too. Some of us have been here the 3rd time yet. Others can possibly get an exemption. It all depends on the Most High ways. But they were saying, oh, that's satanic. That's this, that's that. Yeah, because Shaitani knows that's how his people operate. They try not to go goodbye. Ready Player 2. No, we can't do that. We don't come back. We get kicked out of here. We ain't coming back. That's why they got to keep jumping bodies. You want to see that? All right. The Book of the Bee. Actually, I'm going to talk about the king of. We're going to go to Ezekiel 26. People, I'm going to show you how you became Boo Boo the Fool. Tyre is also Tire, is also Tired. Oh, so now you know why you're tired. Now you know why you have to wear tires for your car, for your horse, to get to work. Got to go replace. I did this. I told this guy one day, I'm putting on a new set of shoes for my horse. He laughed because you know why he laughed? Because he knows I'm right. That's all that is. He went from going on the horse to now the car, so you can get to the behind to work faster than you used to. With speed. Yeah. You don't find out who that God is. Told you already. That's why people out here doing speed demon, and then they say, "Ooh, now we're gonna act like the cops." And they said, look, the Most High is like, yo, this car is made by Lucifer Incorporated. You don't even know. That's why now I want to talk by itself. The lady in the car, I'm going to give you the secret. Why they went with the woman's voice? Oh, that's the voice of Mother Nature talking to you. Oh, turn left here. Oh, turn right here. That's Lily's voice. Oh, she got so sweet. Man, you don't even know. It's like AI. That's her voice. The stupid witch, the wicked witch of the East. I told people, boy, you're going to be hurting when it comes out. Anyway, all praises. On the first day, and the reason why they told me to go to this scripture is because this is going to line up with why you're having the issues now with the presidency. It's all about this scripture right here. Remember, it's moving. It's if you look at the numerology, it's 2:26, because Ezekiel is actually the name of a fallen angel. That's why it's kind of coded. His name was Ezekiah or Zechariah. It was another angel. It's another person. But 26 is your 8. Excuse me. And then you got the scripture is 7. 26 and 7 is the 8 and 7, 15 and 6. Okay. That's how you know it's all about this. On the first of the month, and the word of Adonai came to human being since Chuzor has said against Solomon. I'm going to go to the other version because you guys want to understand how they translated this from Yave Kongo. From Arban Abe to... All right. And it came to pass on the 11th day of the first day of the month that the word of the Mfumu came to me, saying, Benanmuntu, son of man. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ is the only son of man, but they've only said it to other people in the Bible like 1,500 times. Oh, Jesus Christ is the only son of man. So why is he calling Ezekiel son of man? Because that Tyre has said against Solomon. Now, I'm going to tell you, the way they did the historical record on this is completely fabricated. They know where the original Solomon was. Aha, she is broken at the gates. Now, there was a northern copycat up there by Palestine, but that ain't the original, okay? She turned unto me, I shall be replenished. Now she laid waste. Therefore, thus says the Mfumu, behold, I am against thee, O Tyrus or Tyre, and I will cause many nations to come against thee, as the sea causes wave to come up. Now, one of the things that they don't tell you, and I'm going to show you this, he actually had angels go to help. Now, angels, if you want to know the truth, those are Maleki Kongo. This is why I'm going to show you that this is going to happen now. It was Alexander the Greek that did this. Alexander the Greek, he quit worshiping Zeus and he started worshiping Tata nZambi. Okay? That's why he was called great. The real reason. Because he fought with the Most High. Okay? He did a lot of things to the children of Japheth and other nations with the Most High using him. This is going to be the same case you're going to see play out with Russia and America. But remember I said the angels helped the king of Greece. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. You're going to see who those people are. All right. This is the real reason why they want to eliminate Bantu people. We're going to get into that. Because they know. I'm actually going to show you the real reason why they started calling black people communists. And this is going to give you the answer. And they shall destroy the walls of Tyrus and break down the towers. I will also scrape her dust from her and make her like the top of a rock. It shall be a place of the spreading of nets in the midst of the sea. For I have spoken it, says the Mfumu Tata nZambi, and it shall become a spoil to the nations. And her daughters which are in the field shall be slain by the sword, and they shall know that I am the Mfumu. For thus says the Mfumu, behold, I will bring up against you Tyre, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and king of kings from the north. So that's why, okay? Because this is the concept where the Father uses Lucifer's kings against his own nation. Now, you can't Satan can't cast out Satan, but his nation can be turned against itself. He's done this many times. Okay? So Nebuchadnezzar, who was really a Babylonian king, turned against the king of Tyre, who was really Lucifer. Okay? So did Alexander the Greek. This is the concept behind Revelation 17, because he's done this before. They shall turn against the whore and burn her with fire. How many times has he done this? You don't even want to know. It hasn't been, he's done it many times. It's been more than once. He had to turn these people against Lily. This is the last time. But they didn't code it to you. Okay? Why is this the last time? It's the day of rest. It's coming. Okay? That's the reason why the whole concept is they don't give a doggone about anybody else but Jacob not making it into the day of rest. Because that's how Esau thinks. If I ain't going to make it in there, neither are you. But I'm going to make you think you are. That's why they won't want anybody to know the full truth about the real creator. Creator. Because now you get to enter the day of rest, and they don't. The only way you do that is you have to be out of any oath with the devil. So they made the Christians think you have the kingdom of the Most High when you have the kingdom of the king of Tyre. This is the deception. That's why they put the names of the Phoenician cities in the English language. Dor, Biblios, Tyre, all of these things. Okay, it's coded. Why did they do that? Because they don't like you. They can't stand nobody because they've been fighting all these people for years. They don't even like us. They can't stand black people. You know this. That's why I said it's Cain supremacy. Again, nothing to, it's Cain who taught the white people how to be racist against dark-skinned people when dark-skinned peoples are also racist against themselves. Why? Why do black people turn on each other? I'm going to tell you the real reason. Because the king of Tyre is your God. That's the real reason. Especially his own. Okay? He shall slay. That's what Massindici went when he said brother will turn against brother. Okay? That's the whole point. Crips, Bloods, everybody. Gangs of New York, whatever you want to call them. It's because the king of Tyre is fighting Nebuchadnezzar the whole time. Okay? All right. We shall slay with the sword thy daughters in the field, and he shall make a fort against thee, and cast them out against thee, and lift up the buckler against thee. And he shall set engines of war against the walls, and with the axes shall she break down the towers. By reason of the abundance of the horses, their dust shall come over thee. Their walls shall shake in the noise of the horsemen. Okay. So why am I reading this scripture? This is World War III. It's going to be Nebuchadnezzar fighting the king of Tyre, fighting the king of Babylon, all of these kings. Like he says, I shall set the nations against you. Now, who is Tyre today? Rome. Babylon is turned into Tyre. Okay? Because this is Gogol. Okay? This is Gogol. This is the Phoenicians. They are the third, they call themselves Madonna. We are tribe of Danny Boy. That's what the Yin Yang twin call him. Danny Boy! Hey! Because they're the ones that did this. You don't know who the Yin Yang twins are? That's the deception. They never actually became real people. They were spirits. One of them was going to become a person, but the Most High took him. Okay? And so are the rest of these other people. The Anunnaki are not even people. They use bodies. This is the thing you don't understand. They possess you, and you become them. Because they're spirits. That's why I keep trying to tell people they can be white. They can be black. They can be Asian. They can be anybody. And they created the Ngigi to be their slaves who were not the true, they were like clones. Because the Most High is like, you ain't using none of my people for this. Oh, we don't got no people out here. Because Cain did not have enough workers to go build the cities. It's like, nah, we staying away from you, dude. Okay? All right. And it shall make the spoil thy riches and make prey thy merchandise, and they shall destroy. See, because you got to understand, nobody in their right mind is going to build Lucifer's kingdom. Ain't going to happen. Let me say it again. Nobody in their right mind is going to build Lucifer's kingdom. No way. Okay? That's the reason why you need people that you can control, that don't know what the heck's going on. And that's why when this is over, ooh, boy, black folks, I wish that we would have woke up. I'm just telling you right now, it's going to be a bad day. Okay? That's where you want to know the real reason why we're getting shot up and killed out here? Is because of the people who didn't do their job. They're mad. They're going to get angrier. It's going to get worse. The more and more we show the world that our Father was black and the Messiah was black and his disciples are black, you think they're going to be good? They're going to be mad. Because you got to understand, they're wearing tattoos on their bodies. They got stuff drawn on their cars. They got stuff all over their house with Cain. Okay? You're telling them this now. What? Would I have a buried person under his name? I did this, that. All these things they have done in the name of Jesus that they lied about since the beginning. As I said, America just celebrated the birthday of Lucifer. You don't want to believe me? The Most High going to show you. That's why you're not going over to France to celebrate with them. Oh, yeah, we're going to party up in France. Oh, yeah. This is a party around the world. That's what this is. Because it's the end. This is when he said, in the last days, they're going to be married. Everybody's getting married right now. Everybody's doing partying. It's the summertime. Yeah. We're going to do the Olympics. Oh, yeah. We're going to do this. We're going on vacation. This is the worst time to be not paying attention. You got people talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to go NFL training camp. Oh, the NBA draft. We got baseball going on. Oh, yeah. Birthday parties. Okay. Oh, we're going to church on Sunday after we just messed up on Saturday. Okay. You got people stumbling, drunk, and acting crazy all the time now. People doing bibbidi-bobbidi witchcraft all over the place. This is what he was talking about. This is what it was like, but worse the last time. Like the days of Noah. Oh, yeah. Man became woman. Woman became man. You think that didn't happen before? You're crazy. They have it in the books. They wrote about it. You think they didn't have the astrology and the science and the like, oh, yeah, and this is going to come from here and this, that. They were doing the same thing. Science. That's why they're lying about the dinosaurs. They made creatures out of other creatures. That's why they put it in, they coded it with a lockdown. Species mixing with species, messing up the cosmic balance. Okay? But they made you think that happened millions of years ago, that it just evolved. Oh, McFly. Don't be so gullible, McFly. All of us stupid. Okay? They made you believe the biggest whoppers of a lie for self-preservation. They want to take you down with them, boy. You didn't even see it going down soon. And they shall make spoil of thy riches and make prayer. This is why Americans are getting robbed. But now they're acting like, oh, yeah, we're going to help you catch the thief and all this stuff. All of this stuff is because you're worshiping the king of Tyre. That's why you're getting people's credit cards stolen, their identity theft, why you're getting people, because he sent winnowers into, the Most High did this. King Kongo Tata nZambi said, look, you stole from me, now you're going to get stolen from. That's the way it works. You stole Jacob from me, now I'm going to do that to you. It's not about him eye for eye, tooth for tooth. It's because that's the way he did it in the blessing. Whatever happens to my people happens to yours. You do bad things going to happen to you. You do good things going to happen to you. But the thing about it, you're doing more bad than good. Now you're causing Jacoby, Jacob to stumble. Okay, now your people are going to be caused to stumble. That's the way him and the devil, they playing chess. But the Most High got all the moves. Okay? Like, we're playing chess with the devil, but I already got all, he said, well, you cheat because you already know what's going to happen. Cheater. He said, well, I'm the Most High. I'm supposed to, I told you. You don't talk to him like, he's like, he always want to call him the Most High cheater when the problem is you are the one who cheats. This is when Yave Kongo said, how you going to call somebody like this when you're doing it too? You better get rid of that problem before you start talking about other people. Okay? The concept is if you always break in the first commandment, you never remove this. So then when you start talking bad about people, the finger is going to start pointing back at you, the invisible finger. That's really where the pointer comes from. The pointer. Okay, what that's coming from is you got to start pointing back at yourself, or you're pointing out here at other people. There's several fingers pointing back at you. That's why they do that. You're going to be like, oh, wow, they really got us. Yeah, they got you. Because they know you're hypocrites. They know everybody's a hypocrite. They made you that way. Okay? Then all the princes of the sea will come down from their thrones and lay away their robes and put off their broidered garments, and they shall clothe themselves with trembling. They shall sit upon the ground, and they shall tremble every morning and be astonished at thee. That's Revelation 3 and 9. This is, like I said, it keeps happening over and over. They just made you think that the Bible stopped there drawing the Revelator. No, it did not. That's just his book. There's other books being written right now. Oh, where's your proof of that? Somebody tell me this. What do you think this is? We just sitting here talking for nothing? That nZambi don't ever stop preaching. Never. He don't ever stop teaching. He don't stop teaching. He's a forever knowledge person. The knowledge never ends. His knowledge don't ever end. So how are you going to put it all in a book? That's why he said this was just for reference. Okay? The Holy Scriptures keep flowing. They don't ever stop. They don't ever stop. Oh, but my pastor said that's because your pastor worked for the King of Tyre. Of course. Because if you know more than he does, then he don't have a job. Or he's just going to fellowship with everybody. Okay? The whole purpose of what the Messiah said, I want you to do what I did and do more than I did. Not just what I did, but do more. Now, I see them. I've seen somebody show me some other pictures, some other people showing up. I told you, just as much as the Messiah can multiply, just as much as the Father can multiply his people, the fallen angels can multiply theirs, but he is the only one that is everywhere. They have to run to catch up. They move very fast, but they never catch him. It's like a race. Ready, set, go. I'm already at the finish line. Huh? I just got here. That's how it goes. The Most High don't need to race nobody. He's already at the finish line. Where you at? I see everybody coming up now at the end. I'm already here. Ha! I'm the champion. Okay? The concept is if you're having to run a race, you already lost because the race has already been run. Now, they'll tell Christians that, and it's like, then why are you tired? Why are you busting your butt then? Why are you going crazy? Because if the work was already done, then you're going to be energized. You're going to be powered up. You're going to be, wow, I can do this all day, but, I got to rest. Okay? Because the concept is you're going to be peaceful. You're going to be smiling. You're going to be like, yeah, this is great. Okay? Why? Because that work is going to bring you to the real truth. You're stacking up gold, not getting paid with silver. See, because that's the concept. That's how the world really operates. You're either stacking up gold or you're getting paid with silver. Okay? That's how they're doing it. And when you're getting paid with silver, you're doing some wild stuff, boy. All right. That's why it says, Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for want of knowledge, because you rejected knowledge. Whose knowledge did you reject? Oh, rejected God's knowledge. See, that's the whole concept is, even Christianity, they cannot relate to this scripture. My people. Are Christians destroyed for lack of knowledge? Were the Christians the 12 tribes before the Messiah died? Was crucified? No. They don't, it's like it goes back to what were you before the Messiah came in and did his, when Yave Kongo did his thing. Okay? That never stopped. What we were and what we became is the same. All it did is the temple went from being physical to spiritual. That's it. That's all that happened. It went because the physical temple, we couldn't keep it clean. So he had to tear it down. So the spiritual temple is always clean, never blemished. Okay? So they can't tear it down. But they're going to keep trying. And how did they do that? Turn the tabernacle against itself, like what he did to them. But in his spiritual realm, they can't do that. But in the physical realm, they did that. How? Several times. Satan's better than King Kongo. Simple as that. Always shaming the Father. So now, these people running around like they're not shaming our Father when they do it every day. And we joining them in it. And they're making the people celebrate everything they shouldn't, that they should, instead of what they should. And it's because that's what blind leading the blind means. You don't see what you're doing in the spirit, you only see what you're doing in the flesh. So then when you see people committing crimes or doing bad things, you start acting like you are not guilty because I have Jesus. No, you don't. You have the imposter. The reality is that's why you say, well, nobody knows what he looks like. He lives in you, so why would he not show you what he looked like? This is the deception. You look like the Father when you're obedient. You don't look like the Father when you're disobedient. Now, they're making you think you're being obedient, looking like the Father, when you're not. You're being obedient to the one who can't stand you. How can I prove that? Look at your body. It's always being poisoned. 100%. Always being poisoned. This is where you really get issues. Look at what's going on in your body. It's breaking down. As you get older, it's breaking down. That's not the way our bodies work with the Father. You might break down, but not that fast. Okay? This is the whole deception of the aging process. They have given you the age span, but that's not the way it works. Oh, you're supposed to be from here to... No, that's not the way it works. The Father determines the age span, not them. They made you think it, so this is what you believe. Oh, when I get to be 80, 90, oh yeah, okay. Oh, I don't want to be that old. Look, I don't want to work that long. Do you understand? They said, oh, I want to work, but I want to retire when I'm 50. I want to retire when I'm 60. Do you know why they have you thinking like this? Because you're pulling a plow in the spirit. Because you're lifting up, it's like you're an ox. Okay? That's all the reason why they want you to work out and get weights and get stronger. And okay, now we got a much stronger bull out here. Okay, let's do this. Got some more hands out here. Okay, this is the whole deception. You are nothing but cattle to the rich people. Period. 100%. If you think you're any more than that, I'm sorry, but you deceive yourself. Okay. So let me get into what's going on with the election and all this other stuff that's all part of the rodeo and the circus, as I call it. The clowns are really playing with you. I already know what's wrong with Biden. Go watch the Alice in Wonderland. Right there. The same thing with Trump. Right there. You want to know why you have no sense of consciousness? Yeah, man, I'm fried. That's the caterpillar. On both sides. That's Dr. Fauci, by the way. All right. Mad hat. Everyone's mad down here. Yep. That's why they're crazy up top. But they want to put you in the loony bin when they should be there with you. Okay? You're going to be so upset about that. All right? When we talk about the spiritual connections, okay, that we're dealing with, all right, the Book of the Bee kind of gives it. It's called, it talks about it, the kingdom of darkness. Okay, darkness is a self-existing nature, and if it had not a nature, it would not have been reckoned among the seven natures, which are created in the beginning in silence. Others that say darkness is not a self-existing nature, but that is the shadow of bodies. Okay, so this is why the concept of a shadow is demonstrating that there's other spirits. Like somebody even did it. They freaked out. They said that they saw where, I don't know what game they were playing, but they made it so they moved and the shadow didn't. And the shadow caught up. Oh, snap. And they said, oh my gosh. Okay. The shadow person, the shadow of you is also tied to what's following you, to what's with you, to what's in you. Okay. This is the whole concept of those who say, well, death is following you versus life is following you. Death is following you always when it comes to your understanding of reality. Okay? The matrix, as it's called, is the construct that you don't see the shadow. You only see what they want you to see. All right? So, for example, the mind, and this is exactly how they designed it. And it's way before the CIA. Don't even go there. Okay. The concept of the mind is, if I can make you believe something that isn't real, okay, then you cannot see what is real. When the Father talks about a strong delusion, it's like there's another world that's different from the world that is his. Okay. So what he's saying is, you're operating in the world that I don't see versus the world that I do. Okay? So the concept is, when you're operating in the world that the Father doesn't see, you're in the wrong body. You're in the wrong spirit, you're in the wrong connection. So now it feels weird. You feel different, you feel strange, especially for those who are meant not to be there. Okay? So why people don't relate to what you say is they're not supposed to be out of that world. It's like when it says many are called but few are chosen. Okay? What that means is the people who are called, they stay in the matrix. The people who are chosen, you come out of it. But those are the people that they don't want to do that. Okay? So like when it says many are called, few are chosen, the chosen are going to be the ones that say, yo, Mo Mixer, what is this? Do my eyes deceive me? Or is there not something going on? And see, the people who are not chosen, they're going to be the ones that try to convince you that you're not in your right mind. Okay? Because the fictitious world is being run by the wizard. Okay? So now, when we start talking about how you control things, is you first have to understand it's not real. If you don't know that first, you're not going to control anything. But at the same time, know that the agents can still flip the people who can see in some of these instances, because not it goes by that whole thing about the seeds being planted. Those so what they try to do, and this is the Groundhog Day. They try to make it to where those who are chosen can't remember, because you're not just chosen from. It's kind of like when the Messiah said, "I chose you before I already knew you." Okay, this is what we say. One who can see is, "I already knew you." So if you go to the Congo, it's going to be like this. There might be another word that people use. I already knew you. I hate saying the word "nu" because it's actually a stupid bull. Muzabaka and Ge Dizia. Okay, so when Zabaka, now man, that makes sense where Chewbacca comes. Man, these people. Sabaka and Ge Dizia. See, I'm gonna tell you what Chewbacca really is Bigfoot, but we won't go there. All right. Muzabaka and Ge Dizia is the concept that there are those who are known by the Father, and then there are those who are not known. And in order to become known by the Father, you have to come through the people who are known. That's why when it says, "I never knew you," okay, the Messiah is saying, from the foundation of the earth, I never knew you, but from the foundation of the earth, I knew you. The jealousy is those who know this concept, they want you to be unknown to the Father. This is the construct of what you want to call the matrix. Okay? You don't know who you are, therefore you cannot be known by the Father. But I'm going to put it in your head that you do know him. The way you understand this concept, and this is why they said how we woke up is miraculous, but they don't like it because this is what I'm talking about. As we wake up, they want to reset the day. All right, this happened again. We need to reset. Okay? You don't know how many times they've done this. It's really bad. Okay? The deception is you're not supposed to remember who you are, Ungubani. Okay? If you remember who you are and people start to remember who they are, we need to reset this. Because now the day of rest is coming. But now comes a time when it's like, no, it cannot be reset anymore. It has to happen. Okay? Now, of course, people are going to say, this guy's crazy. He's lost his mind. Correct. You're going to say that because that's what they tell you in the reset. Because if the people wake up, that is the end of the wizard. He's trying to cheat by keeping people unaware of their identities. That's why they created fabricated versions of it. All the race wars are intentional. They don't exist. They're intentional. So it's like this is a great example of it. You've ever seen Clash of the Titans? I'm sure people have seen it. You'll see how they take the person and they move them. And remember, he was by the river, I think, and then he ended up somewhere else. And he's like, he woke up. How did I get here? Who? I didn't walk here. Okay, that's a portal that they use for them. Wait, I was there. Now I'm here. How did this happen? Okay, the concept is this is what's really happening to you. You're being placed, and you're being placed. Okay, toom, 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 toom. And they're doing it at breakneck speed so that when you crash with each other, they laugh. I got another one. Okay. But then they go crying. Oh, they go to the church with you. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, right. Liars. They know they got you. Okay. The same thing with all the whole system. Oh my gosh, your house caught on fire. In secret, they're like, okay. This is the concept of when the Most High sees those who are his and those who are not. Because you're only seeing what the reaction is on the outside. You're not seeing what the Spirit's doing on the inside. That's what's going to happen in the next few months. Okay? Because now they're throwing the biggest party for the goodbye to the Matrix. Now they're going to show you. That's why I get it that people do. It hurts me sometimes because it's like, this person doesn't know how bad of a spell they're under. Because they understand it's a spell. Everything's a spell. Okay? No matter what happens, when you're in their environment or you're doing what they do, you're in a trance. Always. Now when the Most High breaks the trance, this is when that person is going to come out and say, what the heck happened to me? And how did I get like this? Okay? This is going to happen to people that's rich. This is going to happen to people that's all in this system. You're going to wake up and say, especially if you were homosexual. What? How did I get like this? Okay? It's going to happen. When the Most High says, wake up, everybody. Okay? This is the concept of lifting the veil on the wizard. Huh? Who are okay? Because the recognition is good. This is what they want to stop. Before people start to recognize what's going on, we got to blow this up, man. Okay? We got to get rid of these people. This is significant to understand what I'm talking about because they really, I've been holding this back because they said not to until it was time. I told his brother, I said, when you go, like when I went to Africa, no one was supposed to know who I was for a reason. Because there was more to learn, but the Most High was saying, let me tell you what the nZambi was doing. What is your mindset to your own? Do you want to teach them or do you want to take advantage of them? Okay? The concept was, but then you had those who actually came and said, all I want to do is know how to be a god. Okay? This is the deception that the devil put in people's heads about what people's intentions were. because that's what he does. He's going to give you a false intention of everybody's intentions. There are those who are looking for themselves, and so they want to know what to do. But then there are those who have intent to actually repair what this wicked demon has done, to bring healing, to want to be healed. Okay? This is the concept of when, you know, this is weird. Healing comes from within. But if you don't have enough understanding, then you have to go to people who do. Okay, you need healing. This is what you do. But then the healer has to be with pity and not condemnation. That's what the Messiah meant when he said, look, you need to have a condemnation. You don't need to be condemning people. They know what they did. But you should feel sorry for the fact that they had to go through it. Because, see, a lot of us went through this and it's not even our fault. It's not our choice. We got put here. And because other people didn't want to see it, it's like when my cousin told me, oh, no, they saw the wolf. They didn't want to do nothing about it. See, the problem is those of us see the wolf. And we're like, now I want to do something about it. That's the problem right there. You're not even supposed to see the wolf. And if you see the wolf, you just live with it. And then 3, no, you're not going to do anything about it. If you do something about it, now there's the problem. Just like you see the snake. I see the snake. But do I just keep walking the other way? I don't see that snake. Do I actually just let the snake eat me and become poison? Or do I actually fight back? I'm going to kick the snake's butt. Okay? This is the whole ideology that many people don't even know the world works like this. You're not meant to see that you're in danger. And then those who know you're in danger are going to act like you're not. The whole world is in danger right now. Everybody. The whole world is in danger. I'll tell you how I know this. I'm going to take you to, what's the scripture? Yeah, Revelation. I'm going to show you Revelation 21. They all know this. All right. The concept of church has been completely misconstrued. 100%. Now, I know why they use 100% because the whole percentage things that they're using is how much they got you versus how much they don't. So the concept about percentages has nothing to do with what you think. I got that guy 1%. Okay, we need to work on that. We need him at 100. So it's like this. You trying to be 100% the Most Highs, they want you to be 100% Lucifer. Okay? The more, it's like a shift that's going on with you. And the problem is 100% means 100% deceived. And it goes down from there as to what level you are with your comprehension of the reality you live in. Like me, I'm somewhere sitting about, hopefully no more than 20. Because, I mean, we just had another situation and I was like, listen to your wife. But the problem is, I know what happened is because we don't listen to each other. That's the first trick to get you 100% deceived. The other part is you're listening to the people that don't even know that they're deceived. Excuse those people. And then you have those that know their job is to deceive. Yeah, really don't listen to those people. Their job is to deceive you, okay? Pay close attention to what they say. Because for one, the Father don't speak English to anybody in his kingdom. These names in the Bible, they don't exist. Not one of them. His Bible does not have anything written in any other language but his. That's the biggest deception right there. Okay? The next part is he wouldn't need to change anything to teach anybody. You'll understand it the way you need to. That's the concept of the Holy Spirit. You apply what you say according to what you know, but at the same time, you will know what God told you this. You will know the original. You ain't going to call him by no other name but that. That's how they know they're fooling people, because they know this. You're going to know the God who taught you, not the one who fooled you. That's why they say in the scriptures, the Bible itself is meant to be a way to laugh at the people that they don't know that this book is actually giving you exactly how the fact that you know you are deceived. But you're meant not to see it. Because like I said, they write stuff in there. You take it as fact. Boom. You are in the trance. Okay? You see what's in there written, and you get the proper interpretation of what it should have said. Now you're out of the trance. That's what Kimbangu meant. You take this Bible, you know this says this, but it means that. You catch the thief. I know our sister said, have we caught the thief yet? Yeah, we caught him. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. The thief has been caught, but they ain't know yet. Somebody even said that. I was like, yeah, he's been caught. Okay, I'm going to show you, because what they have now done, as they call it, catch 22, now they're in 1-2. They damned if they do, they damned if they don't. They don't even see what's happened yet. Whatever the next moves that they make, it's already checkmate. It's over. The game is done. Okay? Because it was already like this from the beginning. We came to the reality that they exist in, but soon you will cease to exist in their reality. And you will go back to yours. This is what Toko meant when he said he will come not in the way that you think, but in the way that they think. It's not going to be like that. Because, see, the way they portrayed it to you was meant to mislead you. The way he would come is the one you don't know. Because when that part happens, yeah, it's over. Because the goal was, when he warned people about going after false messiahs, okay? The intent is, okay, some of you are being led astray because you've been manipulated, meaning that they had to change you to get you there. You weren't going to go willingly. If you had the option, you wouldn't have gone. No, I wouldn't have done that. Okay? If you didn't have the option, that's part of the problem. It's like, if you knew that there was an alternative to what they're teaching you, you would have taken the one that you should go to, not the one they told you. This is the concept of what they did. Okay? Now that you have options, many of us are so damaged, you gotta be reprogrammed. Basically, that's what it means when it says you not sleep but be changed. because your body is not in tune with your soul at all. It has to be retuned. Okay? This is the problem when you go out of the matrix and keep coming back in. It's like, man, I'm trying not to get jacked up. You're unplugging, you got to plug back in. Okay? Those are the things that we're dealing with now. People are trying to unplug that thing in the back of their head, and they're trying to keep it in there, and you're trying to pull it out because you don't want to be here, but you have to put it back in so you can get other people out. That's what they're trying to talk about when they're trying to collect the children who are the lost seeds. Okay? So as you're pushing it, as you're going back in, you are now susceptible to all the things that these people are dealing with, and you're trying to fight it. You're trying to stay incognito, hidden, but then you're also creating a ruckus, just like what they showed in the movies. Okay? You're creating changes. This is why it's all coming down. Okay? So now, and I saw a new heaven and new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Okay? And I, Yohane, saw the holy city. Okay? When you put down holy city in Kikongo, watch this. Mbanza Yasantu. Okay? That's really what it is. Mbanza Yasantu. Okay? So now, this is your reset, your reprogramming. This is what's happening to your mind. You're trying to rewrite all of this stuff. See, like when he said dump it out, you're rewriting yourself in the fact that now you're being shaped. This is when he talks about being put through the fire, come out like gold. Okay? The Most High is working you, like the hands, the clay, the potter. When you come out to be the way, it's like, oh, now this is exactly what I want. This is, and then of course, when you start over, you smash it. Okay, I'm going to start, get some more clay. Okay. He's rebuilding, and they're trying to keep him. No, don't rebuild that clay. No, don't rebuild that clay. Okay? This is the tug of war. And I saw the Holy Spirit coming down coming down. This is why I keep trying to tell people, your church is full of garbage. For this very reason. Because this part is what they have been resetting the day for. No, keep him up there. Don't let him come down. Okay? You're going to be mad what they have done. Because they keep trying to buy time. Okay? Coming down in Fumo of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of the heavens saying, behold, the tabernacle of God. You're not going to be, this is going to be the shocker. That's King Kongo. That's Micaiah, okay? Because it says, I'm going to show you how they're mocking him. Also, Masa knows this. This name, yeah, she popped up. I'm going to tell you what the name Obama means too. Oh, our people, boy. And it's like I said, to be famous, you know, a lot of times the problem is they start off with children. So technically, you're programmed from the time you're a child. So you don't know nothing else but what they gave you. They do this all the time. especially in their world, it's all about intimidation. You stay in this program. Okay? This will become evident. Okay? Michelle is a given name, originally a variant of Michaeli, the French feminine form of Michaeli. Shaitani is making fun of his brother, is what this name is doing. Derived from it's not from the Hebrew, it's from the Banabetu, Micaiah. And Michael means who is like God. So this is why when Lucifer deceived the whole world, because he is the white angel, Michael. Lucifer is. People are going to say, oh, now you're being racist. I'm like, no. He got changed to that by the Most High. He got turned into that white angel because he's leprous. Okay? Because he's killing people. That's what the Messiah said. You were like your father, the devil. He's the murderer from the beginning. So the people will say, oh, so then the white people are murderers? Not all of them, but their ancestors were. That's how they got that way. They don't know the history. Many of their people were black. Okay? You're going to be shocked, man. Okay? Lucifer can make people do a lot of things you don't even know. Who is like God? No. Who is like nZambi? Who is like King Kongo? Who is like Tata nZambi? Okay? We did not say God. He is not going to be like Baal. No way. English was designed to curse our people. 100%. You're going to find that out. Now, the usual Latin feminine form of the name is Michaela. That's why Michaele and Michaela, Le and La, are different. The Michaele, okay, hold on. I don't know what the baby is. Okay? When people say, oh, I'm going to name my Bible, or I'm going to name my child Michelle because I like the archangel, they are picturing the white guy, the white angel with the wings and and the sword in his hand. Okay? You're going to be disappointed very soon. Now, can he still look black? They have he can flip it. He does do that. The point is, like I told you, is it the house of Yave Kongo or the house of El? Because you can have black gods that are the house of El too. That's what the Anunnaki are. They're from the house of El. They ain't from the house of Yave Kongo. You don't want to believe that? That's on you. You took too much ayahuasca and went to the, you know what? Because that's what happens to people that they do that. Ayahuasca going to take you to another dimension that you don't belong. So you got to be careful who's teaching you what. Seriously. Like the dog god, serious. That's where you're going. All right? So now when you look at what happened, and I'm almost done, with Tyre. Where did I put it? Okay. So Alexander the Greek, now you're going to see where the 332 really comes into play. Okay? He destroyed this kingdom. But he used the Most High in the process. That's one of the reasons why they hate him. Because this is a Phoenician city. Okay? He's a Greek. But yet he stopped worshiping Zeus and started worshiping Tata nZambi. He realized as he was used with the Most High, hey, this Zeus guy is Lucifer. He's the bad one. Right? Yeah. Okay? But at the same time, he lost his mind at the end. He changed back. He got, I don't know, he went crazy. Okay? That's how Lucifer paid him back for the Most High doing what he did. Okay? Well, now he has returned in a form that people are going to be shocked. Okay? That's the issue. So the problem is the purpose of eliminating the Banabe to Visolele is because of Ezekiel 37. That's the whole reason why they want you to join their army, become their person. In any other part of the world, okay, you join us. But what you don't understand is they're all part of the same army. But they don't get along because St. Lucifer's kingdom does not get along. They always got to pick a side. Are you going to be on this side or the other? For the people who are going to fight each other, okay? So now the symbol, because Lucifer's children are fighting each other, it's like, what side are you going to be on? Ours, there, let's pick a side. This is where teams came from. And it makes the mockery of the intima, the heart. Okay? So then, to make the Most High angry about his own people, they're making you pick a side. But technically, it's the same one. It's always Lucifer against the Most High. Okay? So when you say, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm this, I'm that, you're picking a side. You're picking a team. It's like you're picking teams. Okay, I'm going to play for the Broncos. I'm going to play for the Cowboys, whatever. You're being drafted. That's technically what is called now. It didn't used to be that way. It used to be by force. Nah, you're going to be a Muslim, we're going to kill you. Nah, you're going to be a Christian, we're going to kill you. Or you're going to be a Jew, we're going to kill you. They toned it down. You don't get it. Now, in some countries, they still go crazy over that. Yeah. Because they're under the drunken wine of the harlot. Allah, Allah. Okay, they're going crazy. Yeah, that's the king of Tyre that is messing with their head. Same thing with the Christian. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. The king of Tyre is laughing at these people. Baal is not, because what he did, they all different teams, just like when you play sports. They did it the same way with sports. But you're all on the same side. So that's why when it comes to our people, we weren't supposed to be on none of this, but on the right side. So when we left nZambi 500 years ago, that's what the devil did. He made people on. So that's why he said, okay, you went to America, you're a United States citizen. You went to Canada, you're a Canadian. You went to Mexico, you went to Russia, you went to this. All of these places, okay? You went to Britain, you went to Australia, I'm an Australian. What this does is it eliminates your birthright. 100%. Gone. And Esau's like laughing all day long. Even though he's spitting poop. Okay? Actually, he's a bull donkey. So yeah. Okay? He's doing pooping all over the place while he's laughing at his brother. Why? Because that's what Inki means. Who? I found out. Watch this. Nani. Let me show you this. Boy, this is the thing. Go who? Nani or Yina. Why? Sambunanki, but it's they said INK, okay? That's why you hear the song when that dude said, I see you driving around town with the girl I love. Remember that? Okay. And like F you, and he kept saying, why? Okay, he's saying inky. But they put the extra E on the end or the I on there because of the I God. But it's inky, it's a nasal. Why? Okay? What? It's gonna be This is why they get who, what, when, who, what, when, where, how, what, when, where, what, when, where, who is the owl. Oh, the wise old owl. No, he ain't wise. He's stupid. Kongo's like the owl or horse is a blubbering idiot, but you think he's wise. That's the deception. Okay, how? See, there's the Inki Mutindu. How? When they say Native Americans, how? You know what they're saying? Inki. Okay? But that's why you get it mixed up, because he's using the Mosai word for how to call his name. Let me see if I can find it. If it comes up, you're going to be tripping. What? When? Let's see if this is Enlil. Mpungu. Mpungu. Oh, yeah, when? Mpungu. When? Let's see. What? When? Where? Wapi. Wapi. Kisika. 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 Where? See? Samonanki benoke mamono bomanawe. Malasi. See, this is Malaki. It's supposed to be Malaki. I put Malashi. It's Malaki. That means brother. If I can get him to do it, you're going to be, let me see if it'll do it. Ah, see, they won't let you translate it. See, you know he wrote it. I know what it means. It's the same one as, it means, oh, God, so it's the one that says who, what, when, where, why. I think it is because. I could be wrong. Somebody tell me that. I think his name means because. I got to look it up. So it's like fire or something like that. So that's why you got to be careful who you're talking to, because they're both Most High in him. See, they got these names in there, and like I told people, you don't know the difference if you don't know he cannot raise the dead. So that's why they put Enlil versus Yahweh. So first of all, our father's name was Yahweh. It's Yave. But the Most High didn't say, I shall be like the Most High. That's why I told one sister is Yave Kongo and Yave Ball. All Ball means his husband. But you got the wrong one. Okay? He said, I'm your husband, not the father. Okay? When you look at the name, I'm going to show you why he don't want people to know this. So then, see, that's why he run the doggone internet. And he don't want to tell you what it actually means. Oh, yeah, here it is. God is my helper. Let's see, what's this? Just going to show you his name. nZambi muntu ki sadisaka mo. So what it is sadisaka. nZambi is sadisaka. Technically is where his name comes from. Okay. Now his name can't mean that because the nZambi ain't helping him with nothing. So when you keep saying now he's acting like he's your helper. Okay. So when we talk about the matrix and the deception that people don't know about, all right. So now when we talk about the sin of Adam, so when nZambi is given him Adama, he laid down a law for him and commanded him not to eat of the tree of good and evil, which is the fig tree. Now that's kind of a deception because this is kind of a lie because the Banabeti Visole, we are the fig tree. And we saw the fig trees there. It's actually the apple tree. After Awa was created, that's why I keep trying to tell you, don't listen to what people say all the time because they put it right in front of you with the teacher and the apple. They know that knowledge is not good. Adama told her the story of the tree, and Shaitani heard it, and by his envy, he became the occasion of the cause their being made to sin, and being expelled for his that reason that him, Adamia, fell from the height of his glory. Some say that Shaitani heard the command not to eat of the tree. Others say, no, he was the tree. That's the problem. He was the tree. He can turn himself into anything. Others say that the nZambi commanded him to be mentally and not sense. Others say by sense and opening, Shaitani saw that the serpent was more subtle than all the 4-footed beasts. So you've seen that the serpent had 4 feet. It was not on his belly. And he played at him and with pipes. And hearing an awa like an instrument, he said, "Ye shall not die." So this is where you get the piper. Remember that guy's name that played in the movie They Live? His name was Roddy. That's how the irony was. Roddy Piper got his name from the Piper God. And then he's going to play in a movie that says, hey, put on the glasses. They live, see? All right. So now, when we talk about this, that's why the apple tree technically is a member of the fig family. That's where you get the word fig Newton. Okay? Shaitani caused him to eat. That's what the witch comes with the poison apple. So the concept is when you sin, you're being bribed. When you repent, you become a judge again. So it's like this. This is what they got you doing. Judge, no judge. Judge, no judge. Judge, no judge. Judge, no judge. Okay? This is the concept. But see, the problem is if you are already under the sin, you're not the judge. You stay down. So you can't judge. When you actually return to the kingdom of Kongo and Totila in spirit and in truth, you are a judge. You become spiritual. You become Nzuza. You become Nganganvwala, Nganganzambi. Okay? What Lucifer has done is he created a world, especially like I told you, Justice Clarence Thomas, the Chief Justice, is playing this deception that's the sorcerer. That's okay. So when we talk about what happened to the disciples, Clarence was involved with the death of all of them. Like I said, he beheaded Paul because he was Nimrod. So the Queen of Hearts, and what it was, he beheaded him because he traded sides. He said, yo, you used to be with me, now you with them? Yeah, off with your head. That's why he pretended to be Paul. He also pretended to be Peter. So when he had eliminated many of the disciples, including his brother Thomas, he now pretended to be Thomas. That's how they had to be like, okay, is this him or is this his twin brother? Okay, this is not Thomas. Where did you? Well, see, the Masini said, no, Thomas is dead. Okay, so because he was in India, and that's what I said. His brother killed him there because he was also the spirit. So when he would manifest, they were twins. Which one are you? Are you the one that's the good or bad? The same concept like Jacob and Esau. Okay? So the deception was, that's why the father said, you always check the spirit, because if it's the evil twin and you believe him, you will go with him. That's what they mean when it said, teach another Messiah, teach another Jesus. So Christians don't understand that back in the first century, by the way, the evil twin became the Messiah. And he used lying signs and wonders to convince you that he was the one. And they believed it. So now you're under a curse, a cursedness, but you're going to be like you're blessed. Our people who knew was like, nah, hey man, this is the evil twin right here. You better check it. Okay? The Father gives you all you need. This is the lie. When you no longer worship the evil twin, the Father's going to give you everything you need. The evil twin is trying to break that connection because he wants what you got, even though he stole it. Okay? So now we're coming to the point where the world is all deceived by the evil twin. So many people, not everybody, but many people, and still find themselves in this deception, me included, because many of us have too much of his blood in us. That's why I told some people, man, looking like Esau is your crutch, or resembling Esau is even worse. And you're going to see, he's the one that's going to see, when I hear people keep saying, oh yeah, Esau is the father of the so-called white man. I'm like, yo, Esau's mother and father were black. How can that be? The white people actually come from Canaan. They're going to find that out. Not all of them. And then others come from what happened with God. I said, technically, they come from all the different brothers. They're mixed with Ham. Some of them come from Kama. Some of them come from Semu, and some of them come from Japheth. That's why they resemble some of the same people of those tribes. However, why do they have different facial features? That's going to be the trick. Because of what the angels that they come from look like. That's part of it. Because they're made in the image of whatever angel is they're under, even though all of those angels are still with one God. That's going to be the deception, is no one, the Father's image and his people, they resemble, it's like I said, it's like this. You make a child with mom and dad. Yeah? Okay, that child going to look like the parents. You are not the father, you are the father. That type of stuff, right? It's the same way with our father. It's like my people look like me. Now, they may have variations in their features, but the men and the women will all be beautiful. Women, beautiful men. People don't understand this. When you're going to see the Most High people, they're going to be beautiful, gorgeous, very attractive people. That's one of the reasons why when they came to see it, they said, yo, these are some beautiful black people. What the heck? We didn't look, I'm telling you, you're going to be shocked. They were very attractive black people, like you can't even imagine. But at the same time, Lucifer going to make you think, oh, you ugly, you nasty looking, look at me, see, I'm the best looking here. That's the concept. That's the reason why the next phase, And I mean, I'm sure you've seen very handsome men, very beautiful women. Everybody has a certain look to themselves. But you're going to find out you're made in a much more, there's a beautiful version of the Most High and his people, and there's a beautiful version of Lucifer and his people. No way. I got to look like the Father, our God. Yeah, you do, because the Gentile, that is their God. So of course they're going to sit there and say, oh no, we know God. He's not a racist. He's not a racist. That's correct. But he knows what he did to Cain and to his offspring. See, and that's going to be the deception. Like when that one lady, I heard her voice like raise up. We the curse? No. Yeah. No melanin is cursed. Melanin or too much melanin, also too dark. Yeah, it's still beautiful, but it is not that dark. It's like I said, you're either too hot, you're too cold, you're just right. Japheth was not white, but he was light skinned. He wasn't real dark, okay? Ham, he was dark. And Semu, just right. He was both he was like the right complexion. That's how he got the land like that. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. That's where the fairy tale come from. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Not too white, not too black, just right. When you put let me show you how, man, you won't even know. Okay, they put the cream in the coffee, right? That's going to blow you away. They're going to show you Yave Kongo's color. You got black coffee. You got white cream. You mix them together. If you do it just right, and you get what's called a caramel, not caramel, what is it called? Caramel, or it's not real dark, not too bright. You get it right there. Boom, that's him. They did that to you right there. You put cream with the coffee, you're going to get nZambi. You're going to get nSemu. You're going to get the Most High. You're going to get his people. That reddish brown stone. Boom. Just right. So every day you mix your coffee with cream, you're making the Most High's complexion. And you didn't even know it. Because they know Kama is the dark black coffee. Yapeta is the milk, the cream. That's why the Baal god is needing you to make coffee to go to work with cream. And then they said, oh, put the sugar in it, baby. When you put the sugar in there, what's happening to you? The pineal gland goes down. I can't think no more. What do you really think they're doing at the Starbucks, man? I told people, you don't even know. That place is putting you to sleep. Oh, yeah, I'm here studying. I'm going to get my espresso and all this. They showing you the Most High all day long with coffee. I'm like, wow. And then they're going to work for the donkey god. Oh, gotta get up. You gotta make this money. No. See, that's why when the lady came and said the reparations was a lie, I was like, of course. I said, they always gonna drag their feet. I said, have you not figured this out yet? When are you gonna learn? Okay? You work for the goat god. Everything's gonna make it look good. Yeah. The donkey's not gonna give you more than what you need to beat him. No, the beast is not gonna show you how to be above the beast if you're working for the beast. No way. I show people the debt programs. I don't mean to be going too long, but we got to really understand we're in a time now. Yeah, I'm at a 1:49. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off here. But this is the concept, and I already saw it. See, everybody was partying on July 4th. Next thing I see, oh, Hezbollah attacked Israel. World War III start, people. It's on. It don't start. Why do you think they said the military was on high alert? Of course, you have to have the Masonic festival. Okay? Whether you know it or not, the whole world celebrates the 4th of July with America. All the Masons do. Everywhere. All the Eastern Stars do. That's why when I saw the people in the parade, Vietnam, this and that, oh yeah, America. America is the name of the whore. That's Lilith's name. That's her name. She go by another name, Libertas. She go by another name, Coloum. That's why when they said that California was named after another person, yeah, she's black. See, that's why they sang that song, "You're the cream of my coffee." Now you see why they put that in JFK with that guy who was who was looking for the because I'm gonna tell you the truth. The people kind of said that they said, "Oh yeah, JFK." I'm gonna tell you this. They said that okay, all these presidents are related to Jesus Christ. Yeah, the sorcerer. He got children. the Nimrod. He got children. We are also part of that. The Most High had to split that out of us. You don't even know. Abana had to be cleansed of anything to deal with all of that stuff. Okay? He can purify anybody's DNA. He said so. I built you. I can change you. I can do whatever to happen. I know every hair on your body. He took Adama out of the dirt, people. You think he can't do it again? Y'all, people, I see people say stuff. I'm like, man, look, really? The nZambi took Adama out of the ground. You think he can't do it again? Little wind inside of you? Oh, you're new again. Now get rid of this guy. Okay? People don't know you're going to shed the skin that you're in. That's what they really, you want to know, when they keep saying, oh, shed the skin that you're in. You know why they keep saying that? That's the reptilian. Okay? They know the reptiles are running the world. Oh, get rid of that old skin. And oh, yeah. Okay? That's their way of telling you work for the beast, the reptile. Oh, renew that skin, get rid of that old alligator. They even would show the commercial where the alligator walk across. Oh, yeah, you don't want that alligator skin? That's your God. What? Yeah, that's why they fed us to him. Let me show you. Man, people don't even know. The alligator God and the crocodile God are the same. He makes both of them. Okay? So this God is Lucifer. So now he is both the God of the crocodiles and the alligators. Okay? So when they were feeding the children of the Hebrews, as they want to say, to the crocodiles, you're getting fed to Lucifer. Right here. %100%. This is Lucifer. Right here. One of his many versions. Okay? So now this ain't never stopped, people. You're gonna find this out. They still doing it. Atlantis, see, because he's affiliated with the goddess Atlantis. Atlantis is still feeding you to this God. You're going to believe it? Watch, you're going to find out. Shh, shh, don't tell him that. No. Okay? Christians, Muslims, Judaism, all of these people, they're all feeding the banabeta of Isolele to this joker right here. In the spirit and in the flesh. Wait, what? You mean they're still using the babies for the... Yeah, man. You're going to find out in the Amazon, down South America, yo, they just moved. Slavery still exists, people. Now you got crocodile down there. You got crocodile. They feed us to the crocodile in Africa. Hello. You're going to find that out. Yes, they do. They still doing this, people. They have to. It's their gods. If they don't have power. They don't have money. They don't have wealth. They don't get anything. They don't have a choice. This is how it works. Everything is sacrificed to this God and the many versions of himself. This is who Christians worship. No, we don't. We worship this guy, Jesus Christ. I'm going to show you. They're the same. Soul Invictus. That's why you see the sun thing on his head. Okay, now we're going to go to this one here. Look at the thing on his head. Then we're going to go to they always draw it like this. Look at the image. Look at what's behind his head. Okay? If you think this is the one that's coming to save Bantu people, you lost your mind. The Banabet of Isolele, this is the image of Cain, y'all. But the white people don't want to believe me. They're gonna find out soon enough, because there's no such thing as white people. I've been trying to tell them that. You've been the Wizard of Oz is Cain's supremacy. He's tricking you. He made people in his image. Cain can make children too, by the way. So can Esau. They all can. See, like they said, now this guy, you see how he kind of looks, go a little bit darker? That's Simon the Sorcerer and his twin brother Thomas. They kind of look like that. So you go about a shade or two darker, that's Simon the Sorcerer. And that's his twin brother Thomas. That's how they really looked. They kind of had the thinner nose, kind of like Snoop Dogg. That's why Snoop Dogg kind of has the same look. He kind of looked like that. And what's his name? Kaepernick. But take Kaepernick about a shade or two darker. You got Simon the Sorcerer and Simon, his twin brother Thomas. That's why the shroud is actually Simon the Sorcerer, as in his older form, because he was old like his brother Thomas, and then when he got dropped, he still had something that happened to him when he got almost crucified or something. But yeah, he got dropped. And then he broke in pieces, and him and his twin brother were both old. Okay. This person, as they were going to find out, and they're mocking you, this guy is homosexual. That's why that spirit is on the churches now. Because he was bisexual. He's actually Tammuz. People say, oh, you blaspheming the G. I say, that's not him. I'm telling you, this is Simon the Sorcerer, and he was gay. Thomas's brother, he used to participate with sexual things. You're going to find that out. That's why when Paul saw and said, who bewitched you? What are y'all doing? He had them engaged in some sexual acts. And he tried to imitate many of the things that the Messiah did. He's the one that gave the different names that the disciples now carry. That's why they took out the book of Judas. All right. Now, if you want to call me a liar, go right ahead. They coded it on Wheel of Fortune. I saw to my wife, was like, they told you right there, Lady Luck and Jesus, and then Pat Sajak, they laughing at you. All that show, all these game shows, they rig them. They know who's going to win before you even come out there, because you can read the scripts. You're going to find out these people come out there, they learn, they groom them, they teach them how to respond, how to make the audience. Everything is on there. You're going to see it's all part of an act. Many of these people that get on there are crisis actors. They already have the stuff already laid out. But they want people at home to participate, okay? You don't understand. Many of those people who get on there are part of the secret societies. They are. All of them. Because most of the time you can't even get on TV without being either a member of one or too foolish to ignore what they're doing. That's how they did it. When I got on TV about my book, they got in trouble for that. I didn't realize it. When I brought my book on TV, they was like, no, you shouldn't have done that guy. But they didn't know. They'll tell them that too. Hey, he was off limits. You shouldn't have brought that guy in there. You should have said no. All right. I'm going to play my song here. We're going to sing together. I got the words to it. I don't own the rights to it at all. But we will. Yeah, see this one guy. This is why I tell people, I let them keep laughing. They ain't going to be laughing much longer, because I'm telling you, yeah. See, we are in the days of Noah, because, I see these people laughing. Yeah, I know who this is. See, they're getting desperate now. And this is what frustrates me is like, hey, look, they're not going to stop me from talking. I don't care. I let them laugh because that's their whole game. I let the sorcerer keep playing his game because that's the game he plays. But it's like, look, he knows where he's taking you. The world knows, and they're laughing. See, behind the scenes, all these people are laughing. I said, wait, the Father said they ain't going to be laughing much longer, because it ain't like, it's like they said, they think they have been deceived about what hell really is. Oh, the next phase, they ain't going to like it. They're going to say, we made a big mistake. We should have taken the offer. Yeah, because you're sitting there wherever you get put forever, nonstop. It doesn't end. Wherever the prison, the King Kongo going to put you, you're going to stay there forever. And the problem is there's no more deals to be made, because he ain't going to be there. You can't make no more deals because he ain't running nothing. He's done. That's why they keep trying to reset the day, because they're like, oh no, when we get there. But yet at the same time, they keep being, oh, we're going to keep talking in noise. Watch. Because part of it is they're already demons. They just ain't gone into the fire yet. There's different levels of hell, I'm telling you. Now when they get that strike, poof, everybody gone. That's why you have bad habits. You're trying to break them. Those are going to be your eternal bad habits, including the fact that the Christians think they don't have bad habits. Oh, you're going to be deceived. You're going to be so upset because they're not preaching the truth anywhere. They can't. They won't have a church. Because if Jacob gets fed and then they get their inheritance, that makes them mad. But see, now the Father's like, It's going to happen no matter what. So you see, he wanted me to talk about in the part of Exodus where he said, in the part of Exodus, it says that how should I say? In Exodus, it says that it's going to get so bad that the people had to complain to the Pharaoh, give them back because before they kill us all. But see, so you couldn't do that this time. You don't know your Egyptians. The whole world is basically Egyptians. Everybody. Anybody that's not on the side of King Kongo Tata nZambi, you are an Egyptian. It don't matter if you're black, white. As people keep saying, oh, the Egyptians were black. So what? Oh, the Egyptians were white, not white. Okay, so what? Everybody is. Asian people are Egyptians. Okay? The people who worship in Buddha and all these other, you're all Egyptians to him. It don't matter. You're all going on the Tower of Babel, the Pyramid of Giza. It don't matter to him. They made what we thought was pointless worth something. What you thought was worthless is really valuable. Okay? It's backwards. This is the opportunity that we're giving you to fix it. And I got people, they want to laugh at me. I don't care. I really don't care about that. I ain't got time for scoffers. Because the reality check is you people don't know what is happening was meant to happen. It's not by accident. They did this all on purpose. That's the problem. You think it's a coincidence. No, it is not. It was designed like this. Hundreds of years ago, they designed this. Hundreds of years ago, they designed these things. When the Most High intervenes is what they don't like. Everything was meant to happen the way that they intended it. So let them laugh because I said, we are the ones who are the most stupid in this. Because we're on their side and they're laughing at you. It's like, okay, you're laughing at me, but the demons are laughing at you. Because it's like, yo, we got your crown, ha, 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 ha. This is what they're doing. We got your crown, ha, 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 ha. Okay? Guess what? You ain't going back. This is strike 3. You're out. This is strike 3. You're out. You don't get it this time, it's over. There's nothing you can do about it. But see, that's already ended already for many people. Because see, there's a chosen, and then there's the opportunity for those who get to be with the chosen. That means that you have a place. That means you get to help with the kingdom. See, for the Father, what he did with Mpungu, he says, I'm giving you 100 years of an opportunity. Because I already know who's on the list. I know who's going to be chosen. I'm giving you the chance to come back to build my kingdom and get away from theirs. Yeah, they blinded you. They said, nah, we ain't going to tell nobody. They did that on purpose. Rome did that on purpose. And they're still doing it on purpose. The scientists, everything, they all want to keep you blinded from the fact they don't want you to build nobody's kingdom but theirs. Facts. It's only obvious right now that the world was already messed up. People keep saying, oh, look how bad it got. I said Christianity was never good. It never was. It was never the way. It was never the way. Rome created, Simon the Sorcerer created Christianity. nZambi Bantwe. That's the way. He never changed it. That's exactly what Moses was. Everybody was nZambi Bantwe. Everybody was. And then when the Messiah came, Baklistu. That's all he got added. Because he became the temple. Okay? If you don't want to believe me, okay. This sky is, let me tell you what's going to happen. None of this is real. It's going to burn itself down. Basically, the dragon's gonna. That's what I heard the dude say. The dragon's unleashed. Yeah, the dragon gonna burn his own kingdom down. It's over. The Father gonna turn Lucifer against his kingdom. They're gonna burn it. Goodbye. Whatever means it takes to do that happens. Then he's gonna drown it. He's gonna do whatever. He's gonna do all these things again, like before. Burn it, drown it, disease it, kill it. You're gonna go hungry so bad, thinking that this guy that you're waiting on is gonna save you. They're gonna take you to this. Oh man, I don't even want it. Okay, I'm gonna save that. All I'm gonna tell you is, get out. Get out. When that guy said the movie Get Out, when the lady sunk her in the chair, okay, everybody's like that. Everybody that doesn't hear us is just like that. You're like that black guy that's inside of him. See, they even want to get rid of my they messed up my thing when I said that. No, you're that guy that's looking from here. Your soul is like that. Hey, get out. White people, black people, Asian people, all of these people are like that. You're inside of your body like, hey, don't you see? Get out. They're going to put us in the furnace. They do that now. You don't even know. People like in Hollywood like, man, what am I getting myself into? They do it. They put on a good front. You're going to find out, man. They try to use their platforms to try to get to like I saw the one, that's why he died. The one who played, he came out and did this. And I even saw lady looking at the camera like, what's he saying? The guy who plays, oh man. I know he played in Boomerang. He was an attorney. He played in the movie Chicago Fire. He died recently. I can't call his name. I'll have to think about it. But I saw a video where he started talking about the black man. And the way he started talking about it, then I knew that was the end of him, because you cannot give us good information. You cannot help us. So he finally decided it's worth the risk. Some people are going to start doing that. They've already started to do that, actually. You're going to see black actors, athletes. You're going to start to see many of these people say it's worth the risk. I'm just going to start telling people stuff. Coaches, they're going to be like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do this no more. It's worth the risk. I might lose my job. I might lose my family. I might lose all these things. But the problem is I'm done playing. I now understand this is wrong. And they're going to start, like I said, I commend Mike Tomlin. When I saw that, I was like, oh, yes, the Most High is working right there. See, the Christians don't say, oh, that's the Christian God. Yeah, but what is his name? No, that's Mike Tomlin's father working inside of him when he did that with his team. You know the NFL. I know the NFL was livid. You think they weren't? Okay? When Mike Tomlin stood up and said, we're not participating in this, I said, that's nZambi right there. That's the Most High. That's King Kongo that said that. Because he set the precedence. And see, Christians say, oh, yeah, thank you. No, because there's only two gods. There's either Zeus or there's the Most High King Kongo Tata nZambi. If you don't want to believe that's his name, whatever. We already knew it. I said that you don't think the FBI and the CIA got people in the Congolese churches saying, Tata nZambi, okay, you don't think that that's what I told Russian. I saw Russian agents with me on the plane. You don't think they're in the Congolese church? Hey, Tata nZambi, okay, you don't think that Putin don't know this stuff? You fool yourself. The KGB is sitting right there in the Congo, man. They see the Congolese people, oh, Tata nZambi, okay. They see the CIA, oh, Tata nZambi, oh, Kembo, hallelujah. Okay. You don't think they see this all this time? You think Putin don't know that Tata nZambi is the God of creation? You fool yourself. You think the CIA don't know that? You think they don't know? You think the Masons don't know this? You fool yourself. They lying to you. Okay? The concept is they made you think you can do both. No, you can't. Nobody can. You cannot take an oath and do the other. It's one or the other. You can't do it. If you think you can, I wish you luck. I'll let these people laugh at me. Go right ahead, man. Amon Ra's waiting for you. He's coming. He coming with it. I said, man, he gonna do, let me tell you what he about to do. If I give this, man, they're gonna really come in for this. All right. Every single thing that's gonna happen, you see, he's talking about UFOs and all this garbage. They all belong to Amon Ra. Every one of them. The ones that are fighting for the Most High, they got his too. Yeah, that's the Kongo people. They know when they show up, they in trouble. When the Most High's angels start to do their work, oh yeah, it's a big deal. Now it is, especially. Now that the Most High done flip it, ooh, it's over. They're gonna start tearing up everything. You don't even know. Okay? Yeah, Amon Ra and his pyramid is gonna start burning. He's the dragon. He's gonna start tearing everything up. Every last year. You keep praying to Amon Ra, Jesus, okay? That pyramid gonna fly everywhere and torch everybody and bring floods, and he's gonna bring the Most High control him. Okay, give me the frogs. Give me this. Give me the fire. Give me the hail. Doom, 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 doom. Give me the floods. People talking about HARP. HARP is Amon Ra, people. Oh, they're making clouds. Yeah. Hurricane. Yeah, it's still him. You people don't get it. You Christians calling on Amon Ra. It's like the lady was saying, oh, I was praying for Jesus to stop the wind. Jesus brought the wind. The hurricane that came was created by Jesus. And then he's going to save you. He's been doing, man, you don't even know. Zeus been doing this forever. He bring the problem. He tell you, oh, it's climate change. Then the solution. No, this is the wrath of nZambi and Mpungu. He is a Maliki that must do what he's told. Or else. Now, when it comes to fighting over the bride, hey, you know the name of the game. Yo, be told chose me. That's exactly where Snoop Dogg got it from. He got that from Lucifer. Because he's talking to the Most High, you know the name of the game. Yo, chose me. That's the fight right there. He's trying to get you back. But he's like, okay, those who are mine, I'm going to get them back anyway. You can't touch this. For real. Okay? Anyway, Mbote, Sabona, de Malang, I honor all of you. But yeah, you are now going to be the property of Amon Ra forever. Tubal Cain and all this stuff. Because the terrorists go first, and then the Most High going to get his. But before it happens, the truth going to come out. The full truth. It's going to happen. I don't tell you. They're trying to stop it. The whole truth going to come out, and everybody going to be like, oh, man. Yeah, they coming to collect you, all right. Beam me up, Scotty. You'll see what happens to us or any of us who are chosen. It'll look really crazy. It's going to be like, whoa, what happened there? A lot of us going to be involved with some serious stuff, though. It's going to be mad. It's going to be bad. Anyway, all praises, Kimberly to nZambi, and get to hallelujah. Oh, I needed to do a song. Sorry, almost forgot. Hey, almost forgot talking too much. Whoo, Tata Zombie. I just had the words. Okay, yeah. Again, I don't own the rights to the music or to the song or anything. Take the N out. That's Toda. Zulu. Tonga moyami. Bokange konami. Nendeni bidi nase. Tonga, 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 Yesu. Tonga nZambi, royami. Bokange, royami. Nendeni bidi nase. Tonga, 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 Yesu. Tonga nZambi, royami. Wokange nani endemi bidi lase tukonga tango andi munankulum sidandi damu dalu falandi mukunu namami. Tonga, Tonga, Yesu, Tonga nZambi, royami, Bokange, royami, Endangered, bidi lase, Tonga, 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 Yesu, Tonga nZambi, royami. Bokange nani Bendani bidi lase Kanga meto Yandulanga mwanandi Mwananga meto Nanempi nZambi Tonda, 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 Yesu, Tonda nZambi, moyami, Bokange, Yehoandi, Nendeni, bidi lase, Tonda, 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 Yesu, Tonda nZambi, moyami, Bokange nani Yave bidi nase Nafasi za dizulu Bika pebe za kese Bika bantu bandi vansi Sene Tonga, 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 Yesu, Tonga nZambi, moyami, Bokange, nani, Endembi, bidi lase, Tonga, 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 Yesu, Tonga nZambi, moyami, Bokange gohandi endemi bidi lase. right, so I'm gonna give you kind of a breakdown of what's going to be the game plan for what's going to happen. So last year, Vladimir Putin paid off Africa's 90% of their debt. It happened on July 28th, 2023. When he did that, and I think that this is what some people were talking about, the diaspora was supposed to have their debt paid that had blood ties to the continent. Because at that point, it was like he didn't just erase the debt of the Africans, he erased the debt of the ancestry of many of the people. And the problem was because Africans are divided between Lucifer and King Kongo as well, but they don't know that. They have multiple and many gods that are black, white, and whatever, but they still line up with Saturn or Amun-Ra, okay? They're still the Egyptian gods and the Canaanite gods and whatever, they just come in different form, okay? So when Vladimir Putin paid off Africa's debt, he was paying off Atlantis, the king of Atlantis, which is really the Baphomet, which is really the Jesus, okay? What was supposed to have happened at that point, like I said, is that was the end of Gog's ability to charge you. But they fought it, okay? Now, because of what they're doing, I'm going to tell you what's going on with Kenya and America and all this, okay? So you go to World War I. It started in Europe. You had, what's his name? The Kaiser. I'm gonna tell you, let me see who the leader of Russia is. Let me see who the military leader of Russia is. Of Germany. This dude gonna be, watch this. Remember this name. Okay. His name happens to be Olaf. If you've ever seen the movie, the Frozen, okay? Olaf Schultz, okay? Schultz is actually Charles Schultz, okay? Why you think that's Charlie Brown? Okay? He is basically a prodigy or product of Operation Paperclip. Okay, that's why he said he's born in 1958. His birthday was June 14th. Why is that significant? He's born the same month as Trump. Yo, if you don't catch that, I can't help you. When America goes to war with Russia, Germany gonna be involved with it. They're part of NATO. Now remember I told you, because Trump's groups are German, okay? They go all the way back to the Bolsheviks, to the to Ukraine and all this stuff, okay? This dude's related to Vladimir Putin. No, not Vladimir. Well, he probably could be still, but he's related to Netanyahu. Same bloodlines, okay? Why am I saying this? Watch. There's a reason why his name is Olaf. I just thought, I looked at it, I was like, whoa, okay, that makes sense right there. That's why the most I said, go to Germany. This is your new Hitler, people. Watch. This is going to be, he's the same as Trump. Same. All of this. The Kaiser, all this stuff is all there. They showed the three women that the Prime Minister of Britain, the other lady who was in Germany, because she is, they all Hitler's children, okay, in a way, from his program when he was making the master race, okay, the Aryans, what they call Hydra in the movie, okay. So now, what's going to happen is their intent, because they see what Putin has been doing and they want to sabotage it. Okay? They know that. It's the whole purpose of what they're doing out here. Everything right now is pointing at Vladimir Putin to sabotage his intent, because they know who he is. He's Alexander the Greek. They work for the king of Tyre. This guy right here, you go to all the UN people, the UN is under the king of Tyre. Okay? When they kick Putin out of G7, there's a reason for that. They need all of this to go down to exterminate the Banabetu Visolili. That's the reason why you're now going to see the troop movements in Africa resemble this. Just like I said, we're going back in time to 1950. Okay? We're going back to 1945. We're going back to all that stuff. We're going backwards to where they changed a lot of stuff. That's why you see the same names popping up, the same religions. You got a Catholic president who's the oldest and the youngest, 64 years apart, Democrats. Biden's the 46th president, asterisk. I'll tell you why about that. Because the United States ended, oh man, do I dare go here? You ain't been, the United States of America has not been the United States government since Kennedy. Since Kennedy. They ain't lying about that. Why do I say that? He ended the captivity of the Bantu people. You've been held prisoner since for 64 years against your will. The Masons know this. You're supposed to be gone. Okay? Let me call this brother back for a second. Okay? Hey, Sammy, brother, I'll call you right back. Let me finish this video quick. Okay, that's the secret. When the Most High sent the angels into the Congo, that was it. Kicked out the Belgians. Yo, independence. Okay? Yeah, we gave it back. We always do this. It's like, why do we keep doing that? That's why he got mad when we let them do what happened to Malumba. Malumba was killed by his own people. Us. Even after Toko said, look what I just did. The angels can't whoop these people behind. You bring the French in here. The French always play this game. If you understand who the Franco people were, they existed even when it was one supercontinent. That's why it now comes to the end with France. They're all in this. There was a schism in September 20th between Rome, where they claim they were separating from what they called the Babylonian era. September 20th, 1378, in Avignon, France. Pope Clement was the Pope when they split from them. That's when this is when the Battle of the Roses, the Roses came into play. The indulgences, even the plagues and everything. Fast forward to 1390, they officially claiming the Kingdom of Congo started. Then it was already going, but now that was a red flag. Because at that point, when those two people split, the Morning Congo takes their place. The Most did that on purpose. There's your two eagles right there. Been like that. He broke Morning too. That was the first protest. Before the protest, the schism, and it still didn't go the way you thought. Then when they actually had the protest with Martin Luther, you think they put Jacob back on top? You lie. It was always Babylon in different form. The sorcerer just reinvented himself. It all came to an end. It was supposed to. It was all supposed to come to an end in the 1960s. Who got killed during that time? Kennedy's, Malcolm, Martin, Medgar Evers. There was who was the other one? It was connected to what happened to Emmett Till too. I don't get this, man. The reality is, you don't know what the Klan was used for. The Ku Klux Klan is the biggest deception in the world. You're going to find out what their job really was. When you're going to find out what their job really was for and who actually they worked for, who was paying them. You want to know who was paying the Ku Klux Klan? Their money? Go knock at the Vatican door. Hey, can we see the records? They got it, but they ain't going to show you. Everything has to have a bill of receipts when a payment is exchanged. Everything does. I'll keep this one off the books, though. There's nothing off the books in Lucifer's realm. On the books is when they write it down. Off the books, Lucifer's keeping it to himself. He got it. Okay? They were here to keep your behind from leaving Egypt. But all the rest of them, I told you, 1885, 400 years, King and Zinga, Biff Tannen, oh yeah, gunslingers, oh yeah. What were the gunslingers for? Fear. Keep your butt in line. Don't let them go back nowhere. Then they did the same thing in Africa with the division of the continent. The 120 year was that time. You go 120 years back, you go to 1904. What do they see? Aleister Crowley. Oh, yeah. The Christian church, their job was to keep Jacob asleep. Islam, same thing. Give him a little bit, but don't tell him everything. Okay? Judaism, don't tell nobody. You don't get it. Everything that happened in the last 120 years was because of what should have already happened since the 1960s. Actually, technically, what was going to happen with Abraham. Oh, nah, bro. You better leave that alone. Okay? You have been held captive against your will by your own people since 1960. Your own people doing that. Our own people doing this. Their own people getting deceived. That's what's going on. And they made everything happen. They played all their roles into making sure that we were messed up in the head. Starting from the 50s on forward. When that Holy Spirit dropped, it was the 11th month. Ezekiel, yeah. Gotta get back in time. Take me away. 1985, 1955, 1885, 2015. All of this stuff was to stop the Maya monoliths, reset the day. Groundhog. You're going to see this. People say this guy crazy. No, they put the people away that actually tried to tell people this long time ago. Lobotomy, all these other stuff that they did on purpose. They try to get people to say, yo, man, they put them in the crazy house. Because anytime you tell the sorcerer's truth, you're the liar. Conspiracy theory was invented by the sorcerer himself. All you're doing, like I told you, you're the parrot, probably want a cracker, on top of the sun god's shoulder. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. He repeated, you say it. Now those down here, go to sleep. La 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 means la la, and Kikongo means go to sleep. Waka 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 waka. You don't know what that bear represents. Go to sleep. You don't know. You don't see none of this. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Boom. You're walking around here catatonic. Catatonic. Every day. Playing in the most worst thing you could possibly be playing in. Catatonic. Just like they showed the gobbledygook with the baby that was in the when they had the baby in the thing, when they showed it in the Matrix, he's sitting in there and he's in that fluid and stuff. Do you know what that fluid represented? Oh, you don't want to wait till you find out. Like they did in that movie Ghostbusters when they said, I'm covered in this gobbledygook, okay? Mm-hmm. I went too long, I'm sorry. But it's over. You're going to find this out. Anyway, Zola Quingy, Sambalolo, Ingeta, hallelujah.